The 2025 Rolex Shanghai Masters sets the stage for a compelling clash, where ambition and opportunity converge under the city's dazzling lights. This year's tournament promises not just world-class tennis, but stories of grit, transformation, and the pursuit of greatness. Alexander Bublik, Kazakhstan's top star, is in the form of his life, no longer just an entertainer, but a real contender. Known for his unpredictable style and flair, Bublik has matured into a player who can challenge anyone on his day. He's riding a wave of consistency and focus, aiming to cement his place among the elite. Every match is a statement, and Shanghai could be the stage where he takes the next big leap in his career. Across the net, Valentine Vacherot of Monaco arrives as a qualifier, the underdog with nothing to lose and everything to gain. For Vacherot, just being here is a triumph, but he's hungry for more, ready to seize his moment on one of tennis's grandest stages. Their first ever meeting brings unpredictability. Bublik's experience versus Vacherot's hunger. The unknowns add an extra layer of excitement, as neither player knows quite what to expect from the other. The fast Shanghai hard courts favor their aggressive, power-based styles. Both thrive on quick reactions and bold shot-making, making every rally a potential highlight. Both men rely on big serves, using their power to dictate play and keep opponents on the defensive. Their preference for quick points promises a high-octane battle, with little time for hesitation or nerves. Expect explosive exchanges and momentum swings that can turn the match in an instant. For Bublik, this is a chance to push deeper into a Masters 1000 event, to prove that his recent form is no fluke and that he belongs among the sport's very best. For Vacherot, it's a shot at the biggest win of his career, a moment that could change his trajectory and announce his arrival on the world stage. The contrast in their journeys, one a rising star, the other a determined newcomer, makes this a must-watch encounter, full of drama and possibility. Shanghai's crowd is set for a showcase of modern tennis, where every point could be a turning point and every rally a memory in the making. Anything can happen when two determined players collide, and tonight, the city will witness a battle that could define both men's seasons. Alexander Bublik's 2025 has been a breakthrough. Once known for trick shots and unpredictability, he's now a top 20 threat with a winner's mentality. 4 ATP titles this year, including a huge win in Halle, prove his transformation. He's even made a clay court quarterfinal at Roland Garros, silencing critics. Bublik's serve is a weapon, averaging over 11 aces per match, and his return game has improved. He's beaten top 10 players and holds a strong 33-18 record. The biggest change is mental. He's focused, composed, and plays with purpose. Now seated in big events, he's no longer a wild card, he's a contender. His Shanghai draw puts him among the game's best. The match against Vacherot is his first step toward another deep run. Bublik's evolution is real. He's here to win. The tennis world is watching. Valentine Vacherot's Shanghai run is a story of grit. Ranked outside the top 200, he battled through qualifying, defeating tough opponents like Laszlo Djere. Each win has built his confidence and resilience. With a modest 6-2 main tour record this year, this stage is new territory. A win over Bublik would transform his career, boosting his ranking and opening new doors. Vacherot plays with nothing to lose, making him a dangerous underdog. He's shown he can handle the big stage, earning his place in the spotlight. His journey is a reminder that perseverance pays off. Against Bublik, he'll need to play fearless, aggressive tennis. This is the biggest match of his life. He's ready for the challenge. The serve will define this match. Bublik's serve is elite, fast, precise, and unpredictable, averaging over 11 aces per match. His height and variety make him tough to break, letting him control matches with ease. Vacherot, nearly as tall, also wields a powerful serve. When he lands his first serve, he wins most points, but consistency is his challenge. Both players will look to dominate on serve and avoid long rallies. The battle comes down to who serves better under pressure. Bublik's experience gives him the edge, but Vacherot's power can't be ignored. A few key service points could swing the match. Expect a masterclass in power serving. The margins will be razor thin. One break could decide it all. Beyond the serve, rallies are where each player's true temperament and tactical approach are revealed. In these extended exchanges, it's not just about power or speed, but about mental resilience, adaptability, and the ability to outthink an opponent under pressure. Bublik thrives on creativity, mixing power, drop shots, and net play to keep opponents guessing. He's known for his unpredictable shot selection, often pulling off audacious moves that can completely shift the momentum of a rally. This year he's balanced flair with patience, cutting down on errors and constructing points smartly. Bublik's willingness to wait for the right moment, rather than forcing the issue, has made him a more dangerous opponent in longer rallies. His backhand slice and net skills add layers to his game, allowing him to change the pace and trajectory of rallies, making it difficult for opponents to settle into a rhythm. Vacherot, in contrast, is a straightforward baseliner, relying on his heavy forehand to dictate play. He prefers to keep things simple, using his strength and consistency to wear down opponents from the back of the court. He aims to end points quickly, but can struggle when forced to move or defend. When drawn out of his comfort zone, Vacherot's game can become vulnerable, especially against players who vary their tactics. Bublik will use variety to disrupt Vacherot's rhythm, pulling him out of his comfort zone. Expect to see Bublik employ spins, angles, and sudden changes of pace to keep Vacherot guessing. The key: can Vacherot handle Bublik's unpredictability, or will Bublik's creativity break him down? The mental battle will be just as important as the physical one, with both players needing to stay composed under pressure. Whoever imposes their style in rallies will gain the upper hand. The player who can dictate the tempo and force the other to react will likely control the match's momentum. Expect Bublik to mix things up, while Vacherot looks to overpower. Each rally will be a chess match, with both players searching for weaknesses to exploit. The contrast in temperament will be decisive. One player's creativity versus the other's discipline could determine who comes out on top. It's a battle of variety versus raw power, of improvisation against consistency. Every point could swing the momentum. The rallies could tip the balance, making this matchup a fascinating contest of styles and mental strength. The mental game will be just as crucial as the physical. Bublik's biggest leap in 2025 is his mental toughness. He stays composed, fights for every point, and handles pressure like a pro. As the favorite, he faces expectations and must avoid complacency. Vacherot, the underdog, plays with freedom. No pressure, just opportunity. This mindset lets him swing big and play aggressive. The first few games will reveal if Vacherot can unsettle Bublik, or if nerves creep in. Bublik's experience on big stages is a major asset. Vacherot's confidence from qualifying could make him dangerous early. The match will test both players' focus and resilience. Can Bublik maintain his edge, or will Vacherot's nothing-to-lose attitude spark an upset? The mental battle could decide the outcome. Both men have something to prove. Shanghai's pressure will reveal their true character. The odds are stacked in Bublik's favor. Bookmakers give him a 73–75% chance to win, reflecting his ranking and form. Vacherot's long odds highlight his underdog status, but upsets are always possible. The game spread expects Bublik to win by at least 4 games, suggesting a straight sets victory. Total games lines point to a quick match, but Vacherot's serve could keep things close. Bettors see value in Vacherot's power, but the smart money is on Bublik. The numbers tell a clear story. Bublik is the logical pick. Still, tennis is unpredictable. One hot streak from Vacherot could change everything. The markets reflect probability, not certainty. All eyes are on whether the favorite delivers or the underdog surprises. The stakes are high for both. All signs point to a Bublik victory, but in tennis, nothing is ever truly certain. The sport is filled with stories of underdogs rising to the occasion, and every match is a new opportunity for history to be rewritten. Bublik's 2025 form has been nothing short of electric. His powerful serve, tactical variety, and ability to dictate play from the baseline make him the clear favorite on paper. He's been dispatching opponents with confidence, and his game seems to be peaking at just the right time. With years of experience on the tour, Bublik knows how to handle the pressure of big moments. He's faced tough opponents before, and has learned to stay composed when the stakes are high. For Vacherot, the challenge is immense. He'll need to serve at his absolute best and maintain focus throughout every point just to keep pace. If Vacherot can land a high percentage of first serves, he could force tiebreaks and keep the match close, making things interesting for the crowd and putting pressure back on Bublik. But Bublik's return game is sharp, and his creative shot-making gives him the tools to break through even the toughest service games. He's not afraid to mix things up, keeping his opponents guessing with every point. Expect Bublik to move Vacherot all over the court, using slices, drop shots, and sudden changes of pace to disrupt his rhythm and force errors. His ability to adapt mid-match is one of his greatest strengths. The most likely outcome? A straight sets win for Bublik, perhaps 6-4, 6-3, as his consistency and shot selection should see him through. Still, Vacherot's run to this stage has been nothing short of impressive. He's shown grit, determination, and flashes of brilliance that have captured the attention of fans and analysts alike. But in the end, Bublik's class and experience should prevail. The underdog will fight with everything he has, but the favorite's quality and composure are likely to be too much to overcome on this stage. Ultimately, this match is Bublik's to lose. He has all the tools, the momentum, and the confidence to take another step forward. Shanghai could be another milestone in his breakout season, a chance to solidify his reputation as one of the game's rising stars. Of course, the upset is always possible. This is tennis after all. But tonight, the odds are stacked in Bublik's favor. This Shanghai clash is pivotal for both careers. For Bublik, a win cements his top 20 status and builds momentum toward the ATP finals. It's a test of his new consistency, handling business against lower-ranked foes. A loss would be a setback, raising doubts about his transformation. For Vacherot, the experience alone is invaluable. He's gained ranking points, confidence, and a taste of the big stage. Even in defeat, he'll learn what it takes to compete at the top. A win would be career-changing, launching him into bigger events and boosting his belief. This match is a crossroads. Bublik aiming for the elite, Vacherot chasing his breakthrough. Both have much at stake, but in different ways. Shanghai is more than a match. It's a moment of truth. Two stories, one stage. The outcome will echo through their seasons.